looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Women's rights are human rights. Women's rights are human rights. Ain't no power about the people, it's about the people of Sun.
So everything you've just heard, this is exactly what it looks like. There were a total of 3 groups protesting. Here in the New Wave reality series, we talk about the impact of thoughts and words and how it can shape, shift, and create your reality. If you go in just a little bit, kind of zoom in a little bit, you'll see what each wave kind of looks like. That's the frequency right there. So the question is, how much impact does this actually have on the new reality in the United States right now? Let's discuss. Now, you notice I don't really discuss too much regarding the government and the leadership we have in the U.S. or the president that is in the U.S. right now. It's not that I don't care. It's also not that I'm not aware. I'm very aware. I just digest what my spirit and energy allows. I'll put it to you that way. You know, sometimes it's very difficult because I'm very sensitive to certain frequencies, especially when a lot of it is negative. But to state the obvious, no, I'm not in agreement with what's going on in the country, nor am I in agreement with the leadership of this country and the president of this country. Take it a step further, but I do think protesting is awesome. I don't believe in violence. I know what violence can do. I've read a lot regarding Asia Minor, the fall of Rome, the Haitian Revolution, for example. Sword play and gunplay, you'll never win. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't defend yourself. I'm just saying that it's a vicious cycle that goes around and around and it never stops. But what about this supernatural thing we have called words? Now, I just showed you what it looks like. So, again, going back to the frequencies behind me. That's what we talk about on here, right? We talk about how words possess this really incredible power that I feel that we are connected to. And some of us don't know we're connected to us. A lot of us are becoming more and more aware regarding words, regarding thought, regarding consciousness, regarding how when you allow yourself to be true and pure and genuinely focused on something with intent regarding the arrow, the audio wave as an arrow as it shoots forward, the thought, the frequency as it shoots forward, what's going on in your heart, the frequencies as they move forward. When you're pure and you're with intent, you can move mountains. That's why in the Bible it says just the faith of a seed, of a small seed. Like, that's how you understand how much power you have. So to be out there protesting, lighten this up a little bit. To be out there protesting is incredible, because now it's not just only your words coming out of your mouth, it's a group of words coming out mouths all at the same time in unison together. And that's even more powerful. Same thing with prayer. I encourage prayer tremendously. Prayer the same way. We all say the same prayer. We all say a prayer for the land that we live on, the properties that we live in, the jobs that we go to, the vehicles that we drive on a daily basis, the leadership of this country, the government. I'm not telling you what to say in your prayers. I'm not telling you what to say in your protests. All I'm saying is that when you say it collectively, you move something. That's a weapon that you can't take. Nobody can take that weapon away from you. They can take your guns away. They can take your swords away, your knives away. They can take pretty much almost anything away from you. But the one thing that a lot of us are not aware of is that we have a power, an invisible power that it's explosive. And the more of us that get out there and use this power with the tongue as a weapon, and not a weapon to kill necessarily, a weapon to shoot down, to cast down arguments, cast down amendments, cast down, unnecessary, irrelevant rhetoric, for example. Like, that's the weapon. To shield yourself, to shield your community, to shield your body, your family, your loved ones. That is a weapon. Use your weapon wisely. Keep in mind, understand, vengeance is different. The weaponry of vengeance has nothing to do with you. Be careful of using your weapons for vengeance, whether it be your words or a gun. But I am saying, protect yourself. Protect yourself at all times. But using these group of words behind me, protesting, I think it's necessary. Get out there and protest as much as you can. Keep in mind also, as you've also heard me say over and over again on the New Wave reality series, your words with intent, with genuineness, is about consistency. So you can't just protest once. You got to get out there and protest often. A lot of individuals up higher, they feel like you'll stop at some point. You won't keep going. But you got to keep going. And you got to increase in numbers. That includes myself. That includes you. You got to get out there. And even if it's only for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever you have, whatever you can give, that's all that matters. But if you really believe in something, do it. Say it. But fight with your heart. Fight with your mind. And fight with your words. And understand that love, peace, and unity, I know it doesn't look like what a gun has the power to do, what a sword or a knife has the power to do, but you can level buildings. You can level governments with words. You can level a community and a society, a nation, with words and your thoughts. That's what the New Wave reality is all about.